Hi everyone, Sue's Journal Adventures here. Not much room to work on my desk considering I've just cleaned it all, but yeah, I've had a rather nice gift. I just don't know where to put it all. So I'm just doing a little project today. I say that, don't I? I say a little project and it's about 50 minutes. Hopefully it won't be. It doesn't take that long. God, I'm actually boiling. I think I need to go tie my hair up. So I'm going to use this. Now you can use, it would be nice if you used double-sided paper. For the purposes of this demonstration, I'm just going to go with the white because this is white on the other side. It's an easy project. Says me, who always does it wrong when I come on camera. But I've made 2 now and I've made 3. So hopefully I can do it on camera because I don't know what it is. You can do things over and over and over again. But as soon as you switch that camera on, man, everything goes wrong. So yeah, my desk is a bit cluttered because yesterday my friend messaged me, well, it was the day before actually, and she said, Sue, we're moving. And we're moving from a 3-bed house to a 1-bedroom bungalow. So she's like, I need to get rid of all my craft stuff. And I'm like, oh no, that's horrible. And she's like, I know. She said, I know, but I need to get rid of my craft stuff. So she says, do you want any stamps and inks? So I'm like, well, I've got quite a few inks. I mean, I've got like mass loads, but I've got quite a few distress inks and what have you. So she says, well, shall I bring them round and let you have a look? So I'm like, oh yeah, that'd be good. Blimey heck. She came with 2. I'd say they were probably 2.5 feet wide, about 2 feet the other way, and about 2 feet deep, full of stamps. I'm like, what? I went plumbing heck, I thought I were bad. And she's like, oh, I know. You see why? And she says, that ain't even half of them, so. She said, I've got another 2 boxes like that at home full of wood-mounted ones. I was like, oh my goodness. These were just silicone stamps she brought. But as it happened, my daughter was very ill yesterday and I had to go to hospital. So I had Ruby. So Ruby was in her element because, I mean, craft stuff, you know. I'm just going to eyeball this, guys. I shouldn't really. Let me do one at a time. I shouldn't really, I should measure it properly, but I just kind of want them to overlap. It's just a little trifold. Okay, that's what we're doing. My folding's never straight, so, you know, so that's not going to be the prettiest side, is it? But anyway, this one can be. So I'm just going to trifold it roughly, as long as they overlap. They could do with being really neat, but you know, if you guys watch me regularly, you know I'm actually not that neat. And I do eyeball stuff, which tends to not always go, whoops, in your favour. So yeah, she brought all these stamps round and ink pads, and there was pearly doodles in there, and there was an embossing folder. There were a few, you know, mixed bits, but predominantly stamps. Well, I'm going through them, packets, boxes of stamps, and I'm going, don't want that. Don't want that. Ruby, my little granddaughter, sat there going, I'll have that. I'll have that. Can I have them? It was hilarious. I'm like, yeah, you can. You can have what you want, love. She's got to get rid of them. So I've got a big box to give back to her because a lot of them were not really my style. I'll tell you what I did keep. I'll show you what I did keep. Because how could you not? Seriously, when do you ever get a stack of these ink pads like this and like this? When do you ever get all them for free? So I saw the ink pads and I'm like, oh my days, I'm having them. And they're all really juicy, really good. I can't quite get to grips with the lid like, but you know me and my nutty head. I'm like, how do I do this? How do I open that? That's why I'm covered in ink. They are actually easy. It's just me and my brain. It doesn't, so you push it that way and then pull it back. But yeah, I was getting it all over my fingers yesterday trying to work out how to open them. Me and my granddaughter were laughing because we were both just covered in ink. I'm like, Ruby, look at my hands. She went, Nana, look at mine. But we had fun. We had fun, and she went home with a pile of craft stuff, so she were well happy. So what you need is this. Okay, you've got these two little sections. This is an easy project, and I don't think I'm sort of telling anybody anything they haven't done before. You've probably done this many times, but these kind of need to be the same size and back to back. I'm not going to do anything with them at the moment. They're not the same size, look. Apart from paper clip them together. So then you've got this. So I'm just going to fold that, fold that, fold that. This is why you could really do with double-sided paper. Okay. Because, and it is better. It would be better if you did measure your papers, but it's like a one-sheet wonder thing. I think this was just not quite A4. It's like when you've printed an A4, but it's got white edges and you've taken the edges off. Let me see, this is an A4 piece of paper, so, oh, actually, yeah, it's quite a bit smaller than an A4. I don't know what size it is, but you can use any, because you can make them any size you want to. You know, I've made a big one out of a book page, I've made a teeny one, so there you go. So then we're going to go this way and fold that in and fold that back. Okay, so far so good. And then I'm going to fold this back. This is the bit where it would be nice if you had double-sided paper, because I'm just going to lose all that pretty picture. Well, I'm not going to lose all that pretty picture, but a fair bit of it. And then you chop that off. You've probably made these before. If you're watching me thinking, oh, I've done this a million times, sorry, it's just a little thing I thought I'd come on and do. Because I know there's people that like a lot of kind of flattish things for the journals, and this is kind of flattish. Ink pad, Dauber. I'll just ink it just to give a bit of emphasis. You know, we like a bit of emphasis, don't we? Might as well just emphasise the whole thing, really. Well, so far anyway. So yeah, as a lot of you will know, Friday is my crash and burn day. I'm out on a Tuesday evening, then I'm out all day Wednesday, all day Thursday. Friday, I'm a bit like a zombie. And then my daughter will be in tears, bless her little heart, and she's like, Mum, I'm really not well, I'm going to A&E. She's got gallstones. So she had to go to A&E, been there, seen it, done that, got the t-shirt, and it's really not very nice. So she's like, can you have Ruby? So I'm like, yeah, of course I can. As if I'm going to say no. As if. So yeah, I had Ruby and I didn't get home till after 11 last night, so I am pretty tired, but I can rest today. I've got nobody here this weekend apart from me. So there we go. So that is going like that. That's dirty. And I'm gonna ink this, and I may stamp it later on, or I may could even stick some book page on there or some music paper or something. Shall we do that? I'll make it a longer project, but this just happens to be sat on my desk, so hey, why not? Why not? It's sat there, so let's use it. Oh, that looks a murky colour, doesn't it? I'm just gonna do this as quickly as I can. It's not going to be done super perfectly because I'm just going to do it quickly. Let's just stick that down. You don't actually even really need it all the way down, but now I won't do what I did yesterday when I was doing this and cut my piece of paper open. Just get that straight. I'm just going to chop a bit away from the card and I'll straighten it all up later. And then this bit here is going to get glued. Can you see me okay? Here, whoopsie, here and here. I suppose you could say this is a little beginner's project because it's not really difficult. It's two pieces of paper tri-folded, put together to make like a little flappy thing. So I do really need to trim that off, don't I? It'll be better when it's glued together properly. Right, so then we've got the next page, which I'm going to leave for the moment. I'll get that manky paper off the bottom in a minute. This one, we'll just leave this paper clipped one for a second. Well, actually, I'm going to glue the edges. I'm going to put it together, and I want glue fully along there, just a really thin layer, and a really thin layer down there. And I hope this goes right, because my cutting, you know me and cutting straight, doesn't happen often, once in a blue moon. But anyway, we'll try. So them go together, and I'm aware it doesn't go right to the edge of the page, so I'll straighten that up after. That's my wonky tri-folding, but hey. So you've got your little pocket on the front, and then we just bypass that for the moment. Then this one here, we'll just take and fold sort of about halfway, like that. Okay. Fold that back. Then we've got this monkey white bit. Have I got another piece of that paper? I have. Oh, cool. Is there any bits of it? Yeah, there is. Even better. Even better. Yay. Oh, I love it when a plan comes together. Not that that was a plan, but it's come together. Whoopsie. That I just happened to have some paper on my desk that was cut. Yay. Super duper. Party pooper. So yeah, I had fun with my granddaughter yesterday. Obviously she was really upset because she'd seen her mummy in pain and her mummy crying, and she was very upset, bless her. But I managed to take her mind off it, especially with the craft stuff. So it was actually good that my friend called yesterday with the craft stuff. It was good timing. So here on this fold back bit, it's folded back halfway. I am just going to apply glue to the fold there, whoopsie, there and there. And then obviously that, oopsie, I was meant to cut a notch in it. No, I wasn't. I was meant to cut a notch in this one though. That's okay, because I haven't stuck this one yet. In fact, I'll just do that now. Would help if I could see. There we go. Where did that go? Stuck on my top. So we'll try that again. I'll just put a bit more glue on there because there's not a right lot on there. There we go. So what you then have is a pocket there, obviously, and then we're going to have a pocket here as well. So easy. It's an easy little project, and all made out of one piece of paper, so you could literally make it out of a book page or whatever. I'm going to do some tidying up because it's looking a bit messy on the edges, and I do want to ink, so it'd be nice if I got it at least a little bit sorted, wouldn't it? There we go, that's better. So I've got my front. Oh, where's the corner that I cut off? Oh, is that it? Yeah, that's it. So I'm now going to take this and ink this. This would be better if it were a different colour actually, wouldn't it? I could do it that way. Don't really want to do it that way. And it's nearly as big as the one that's on. So do I want to cut a bit more off it? No, it's right. It's right. It's right petite. Let me just get plenty of ink on here so you can really see that it is an edge. Well, when the ink wants to come on, that is. So the corner that you cut off your first piece that you've folded back, that becomes another corner pocket. So glue along there and along there. Yeah, I was hoping they would keep my daughter in yesterday and actually operate on her, but they haven't. They've sent her home. But hopefully, she's got an appointment on Monday, so hopefully they'll get her in pretty quick because her levels are raised in her liver. So hopefully she can get that gallbladder out. No, I've been there, honestly. I had the same experience. Well, my mum and dad have had the gallbladder out. I've had the gallbladder out. Now my daughter's having hers out. So watch out, my son. It might come to you as well. So right, here then we have a pocket there, with a little open out bit. And then we have a pocket there. I don't know why I'm doing it with my finger. Pocket there and a pocket there. Now you can go on to add a pocket, sorry, not there, there, or a little corner pocket, but I like this. I don't really want to cover it up. You could put a nice little corner pocket there if you had some more of the same paper, but this is a one sheet thing and I only have the one sheet. So this bit I'm going to trim off because this is a bit longer here and I don't like the white. In fact, I might just take it. Oh no, that's fine. I'm going to say I might just take it a little bit shorter, but that's okay. Right, now what I've got to do, guys, is what I don't want to do when I can't find my ruler. I'm gonna measure, because it would be 3.5, wouldn't it? Just to be awkward, you like. So there, I need a line there, because if I don't follow a line, I'm gonna go wonky. You know. You know me, if you watch me. It'll probably still go wonky anyway. So what I'm going to do now with these two pieces that we just glued around the edge, I'm going to cut down the middle, hopefully straight, to the fold. I can never quite do it. Yeah, I injured my scissors and they don't like me. And they don't cut close right to the tip, so a bit awkward. But anyway, I'm just going to ink this and ink the other side. Just get both sides done, and ink this and ink this. And then I'm going to take my punch and I'm going to notch one. And notch 2. Oh, that just flew in my drawer. Okay, and then I'm just going to go in, and I've stuck that side, but I just need to put a little tiny bit of glue down this edge. So just a tiny bit. There we go. Cool. And a tiny bit on this edge to stick it together. Get out of the way, other flap. You've had your moment in the limelight. Get out of the way. There we go. So I'm just going to ink the tops. And there we go. That little project is actually done. I'll do that side. So what we have is a little booklet that's fairly flat. You could decorate the back if you want. You could have it as a wrap around a page. You could just paper clip it in and decorate that side, or you could stick it down, which is probably what I'll do with it. But then, like I say, you've got your first page pocket. You've got your inside, whoopsie, where you could put another pocket if you wish. You've got your two little flaps that'll take some long little tags. So you've got them in the middle, and then you've got a pocket there and a pocket there. And it's a cute, quick little thing to make. I actually did make it quick for a change. I need to get the top of that paper off. There we go. So it's just a matter of inking all round now for me. And adding more decoration if you wish to. I don't really think I want to add too much more to that, because there's pink flowers on there. I'll just go around all the edges. Sorry if you don't want to watch me inking. Should have just paused it really, but I just want to go around all the edges, make sure all the edges are inked, because it just looks nicer. You don't have to ink by any means. There's nothing in crafting that you have to do if you don't want to, and some people might not even like inking, so it is a personal preference. I'm not going to bother doing the back, so I'm probably going to stick this down. I should really have done that before I glued it, but never mind, I can get a little bit on there. Get a bit on. There we go. There we go. So it's quite an easy little project and quite cute, and can be used in different ways. And I'm sure you can add to it if you want to. I mean, you could even add another pocket. You could add, like I say, a pocket in there, or a fully across pocket, a side pocket, a belly band even. Then you've got your two little ones. I mean, you could even add little pockets to the bottom of them so you can slide things in. But the more you add, the more bulk you're making. Yeah, you could do quite a number of different things with that. I think the only thing I'm going to do with that is, because I like the papers and I don't actually have any white showing anywhere, which is really cool, I'm just going to go with excuse me, a pink sticker. I'm not even, oh, come on. I was going to do a bigger one, but that's just perfect. It's not the same as these, but it's pink and it's there and it looks pretty. And that's all that matters in crafting. If you like it, all's good. So that's the little project. I'll show you a teeny one that I made earlier. Well, I made it yesterday, actually, just before Ruby came. And I just used a book page. So you can literally use anything, music paper, book paper, get your washi tapes out just to dress it up a little bit. So this has just got a little thing in there, And then in this one I did a side pocket with the book page, just decorated it with a bird. I've got little tags in there, in the pockets, flip them over. I've got a tag in there and a couple of little things in there. So you can see, you can literally do them any size you like. Was I off screen then? I'm always up there, aren't I? So sorry. Yeah, you can literally do them in any size that you want. It just depends on the size of your piece of paper. So we're all done. I hope you enjoyed that little project. For a while, for a change, it actually were a little project for me. Wow, it usually takes me ages and I do everything wrong, but there you go. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will be back with you again shortly. In fact, I'm just thinking while I'm sat here, I might add some lace to that. A bit of pink lace on the bottom. This kind of, oh, I saw some of that the other day. Hang on. Do you know what? I nearly got rid of it. I nearly, where is it? It's really funny because I had to tidy out my lace drawer again. And I very nearly, oh gosh, where is it? It's hiding from me now. It's like you were going to throw me away. Well, maybe I did, I don't know. I can't find it. Are we serious in here? Really serious. I've got the orange, I've got the yellow. Where's the pink? It's here. Yeah, these laces are quite, oh, they really irritate the hell out of me actually. But anyway, I had to tidy my desk because I've finished a journal and I like to clear everything away when I've finished. The problem was I had to tidy my lace drawer out again because I'd just piled loads of stuff in on the top. And then I saw this and I'm like, oh, why don't you just chuck that away? You never use it. It's one of them that, because they're stiff, everything else sticks to them. Really annoying, but actually really perfect for this little project. So I'm actually glad I didn't throw it away. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I won't throw you away. You are pretty. You shall go to the ball. So I'm just going to put a bit of lace along there. And that's it. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. And we're done. Bob's your uncle, Fanny. I don't even know where that comes from. It's a Yorkshire saying, but why we say it, I've got no idea. But there you go. All finished. Little project. See you soon. Bye for now.